Hello!
He's so strange.
You married me, so what does that say about you?
That I am also strange. What's new with you?
That right there.
Alright, buddy.
The countdown to awful.
I think you're handsome.
He's pretty
That
beautiful.
says so many things about you.
He's pretty beautiful. Look at him.
What else?
Look at that beautiful guy.
How much do you love your job? That's why there's bourbon in that cup.
90% of my day is trying not to punch somebody in the face.
If people would stop just being people.
That'd be nice.
Well, hey guys, welcome back. It feels good to kind of be trying to get back into the rhythm of filming. So here we are. You're hearing noises because my little army of dogs is outside with me. They're doing their business. Figured I would go ahead and film for a hot minute and get caught up. So it is Sunday. It is my day off. I am having an adult beverage, which is just a Sauv Blanc, a really tasty one too. But yes, I have that on ice because I don't know, maybe that means I'm old. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on. I'm doing a real quick meal prep today. So that's going to be included. Also going to do a little bit of a film update with Madam Chainsaw and a little bit of a film update with Richard, because in my last video where I kind of updated you guys on how life was going, a couple of people commented asking about Richard. So I told him he's gonna have to get on camera, and these dogs are gonna knock everything over. But that he's gonna have to get on camera and update you guys. But Chan wanted to do the same thing. But first, I really wanted to just say thank you. I love you guys. Y'all are all so incredibly kind, and with all of the changes and the ways that this channel has evolved over time, and the way that in some ways my filter has been removed, and maybe I've gotten a little more abrasive in my time here on YouTube and on Instagram and everything. Y'all are nothing but just kind and wonderful and welcoming people, and all of the super sweet comments and everything just has made me so happy, and I feel so loved and valued, and I just want to say thank you. I'm trying to reply to everybody as best I can, but I just want y'all to know and just understand that I really do appreciate all of you. And some of you I have met in person, like at KPL and everything. Some of you I haven't, but I just want to send my heartfelt thank you and hugs out to all of you, because y'all are awesome, and you really know how to make me feel welcomed and special. So that first and foremost. Secondly, doing a mini meal prep today, only for 3 days, because Richard and I are going on vacation starting Thursday. So I only have 3 more days before we head out of town. This is actually our first vacation alone since about the same time of 2007. We have since gone on 2 other vacations in 2015 and 2016 with family and with coworkers. But yeah, 2016 was our last vacation. We went to the Great American Beer Festival in Denver with a whole bunch of friends in kind of conjunction with our craft beer bar that we owned at the time. So it was very kind of structured. It was not like a nice, chill, relaxing vacation. So this is our first vacation since 2016. So I'm excited about it. You guys, my dogs are heavyweights and they're shaking everything. Sorry. Mo, you want to come here and say hi to everybody? You just see a tail for right now. Anyway, so we have plans to go out of town for a long weekend. We're going up to Greenville, South Carolina. And surprisingly, despite this being in my state, we've never been there before. So, hold on. Ma'am, do you want to say hi? It is Pitbull Awareness Month. Do you want to show everybody how cute you are? It's a murder dog. I barely got away with my life. This is Mosey. She's my house hippo. Are you awesome? Are you perfect? Yeah. Do you want to go back inside? We'll go back inside. Hold on. And now she's mad that I came back out without her. That dog. Anyway, so mini meal prep because it's only for 3 days since we're going out of town on Thursday. The place where we are staying, I'm very excited about. It looks like a really pretty hotel. It's on a nature preserve, so we get to walk. There's some trails. They also have complimentary bikes at the hotel, so I'm looking forward to still staying kind of active while we're there. But frankly, as a retail worker going into the holidays, I need some time away from human beings that I didn't grow in my body because the public sucks. Yeah, like people have been real weird lately. Like Audacity is at an all-time high and I am just like not here for it. So we are going on vacation. During that time, there are a couple of restaurants at the hotel and nearby, so I'm going to try and make the best choices I can. But overall, I'm just looking forward to enjoying my time away, right? That's the plan. But as a result, I only have 3 days and I need to prep for. All 3 are work days, so I will be prepping my breakfast and lunch for all 3 days. Dinners will be kind of winging it. Potential dinners, I am going to just real quick tell you those because those will be kind of fluctuating and not prepped ahead of time. But those will either be smash burgers or shrimp or some andouille sausage because I do have a bunch of the Amy Lou chicken andouille sausages. So that's kind of what we're working with for those 3 days just because I'm not grocery shopping when I'm getting ready to go on vacation. So I'm prepping my breakfast and lunch. And so that's what I'm going to share with you in this video. It's going to be brief. It's going to be a voiceover because it's noisy in my house. But otherwise, I'm going to let my darling Chainsaw and Richard each give you a little update as well. And I think that's probably it. Yeah. But Richard and I are super excited to be going on vacation. I'm happy about that. And looking forward tremendously to vacation. So to that, Sauv Blanc. Cheers to a very much needed break from public. Because people be peopling. All right. All right. First things first are some yogurt protein bowls. I have these pretty much every single morning to some sort of variation. So I've got some non-fat Greek yogurt. This week I'm using blueberries, some vanilla whey protein powder, and then I also use a little bit of chia seeds in there as well. This protein powder, a serving is 2 scoops, but I'm only using 1 scoop per yogurt bowl. So this is what it comes out to. 1 full cup of the Chobani non-fat yogurt, 3 grams of fresh chia seeds, 1 scoop of Premier Protein vanilla protein powder, and then give everybody a little mixy mix. And then I'm adding to each bowl 40 grams of fresh washed blueberries. I'm also sharing with the stovetop if you couldn't tell. So basically just measure all of these out and then I stack them up in the fridge. And that way I've got breakfast for each day that I can just throw in my bag, take with me to work. Easy peasy, lots of protein. Everything comes out absolutely beautifully. Very, very filling. The chia seeds kind of plump up in there and take up any of the extra liquids. It gets like really thick and custardy. You can also add some nuts or some sweetener or whatever works. However you prefer, but almost 40 grams of protein each time. So next I'm going to make some chicken salad. I just have 3 trimmed boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm going to use some spray olive oil, but you can use whatever you want. I just use that so that the seasonings will stick to the breasts when I go to season them up. And I kind of vary the seasonings just depending on what I'm feeling when I go to make my chicken salad. So I do have the oven preheated to 375 degrees. This time I'm going to be using some Cavender's Greek seasoning and just kind of liberally apply that on there. Get everybody nice and well coated with that. Then I'm going to use some of this roasted garlic and bell pepper seasoning. This is salt-free, so it's just a little bit of extra flavor. You hear my dog giving a little shake in the background. Now drinking water in the background. He just wants to be noisy. Then we're going to use some ground thyme. A little goes a long way with this, but I like it a lot. So we're sprinkling a good little bit of fresh thyme on there as well. Not fresh, it's dried. Just kidding. And also some oregano. Shared that with the stovetop too. Throw in some oregano down on there. And once everybody's seasoned up, I'm just going to throw that in the preheated oven. Once it is fully cooked through, I let it cool. And then I throw it in a zippy bag and stick it in the fridge until it's fully cooled. And basically, I just coarsely chop it and put it in my food processor to get it kind of ground down a little bit more. Now, you can hand chop this or just shred it if you'd prefer, but this is just kind of the texture that we like to get it down to, is a little bit finer, kind of ground, dry chicken. Now, to that, I'm going to add the last little bit of my yogurt that I have, which came out to, I think, like 185 grams or something like that. And then a half a cup of Duke's mayo to get it to that consistency. Now I have 2 chicken breasts left over. It's about 1 pound of chicken. And basically, I'm going to throw it in a zippy bag, but first I'm going to cut it up. So I get it into these nice little tiny cubes. Once I get everybody cut up, I'm going to add it into the Ziploc bag. Get everything all piled in there together and put it on the scale, and I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You can use whatever kind of fat you want, or technically you could skip it if you wanted to, but I like to do that just so all of the seasonings will stick a little bit better. Going back to the Cavender's Greek seasoning, using some of the paprika, some of the umami mushroom, and a little more of that roasted bell pepper seasoning. Get everybody in the Ziploc bag. Played a little massage game on there. Try and kind of keep repositioning and shaking and massaging the whole thing until we get everything pretty well coated. So once everything is all coated, I'm going to get all the extra air out, go stick it in my fridge, and we'll come back to that later. So it's been a couple hours. Mosey wants some. Her little cherry eye. Poor little girl. And Nook. Everybody wants chicken when they smell it. Anyway, all right, so to this. I have some ranch dressing, and I have some Frank's Red Hot wing sauce. I like the mild because I'm a big fat sissy. So we're going to take this chicken, and I'm going to throw it into this Green Life pan, which, by the way, excellent pan. Can't recommend it enough. It is very, very spendy. But if you can manage to find one at Home Goods or something, they're pretty reasonable. But literally nothing will stick. So I've got it warming up on medium-high heat, and I have some iceberg lettuce and some of these zero net carb tortillas. They're the little street taco size. This is what I usually keep on hand now because I have found that for my particular body, my blood glucose does not seem at all affected with these particular tortillas. It only bumps up maybe 4 or 5 points at most. So I do keep those on hand anytime that we're doing these, and I kind of make these little buffalo chicken tacos. So basically we're just going to drop all of the chicken down into the pan, and over medium-high heat, I'm just going to keep kind of moving it around until everything is fully cooked through. I didn't need to add any additional fat or anything to the pan just because, number one, the pan, like I said, nothing will stick. Number two, it does have that little bit of olive oil from when I first added the seasonings. As you can see, it's kind of these little like bite-sized pieces of chicken. I tend to like bulk make this, and then I just leave it in the fridge this way without adding the sauce to it most of the time. But this, I'll be honest, is primarily for Richard. So I just go ahead and mix everything together. So anyway, we're going to do about a half cup of each of the wing sauce and of the ranch. Now, I will also say my ranch is watered down because I like to add water to it to make it a little thinner for salads. So once you get it all mixed together, you just coat the chicken. I do reserve a little bit off to the side because Richard likes to drizzle more on his tacos. And we are going to go ahead and have some of this for dinner tonight. So I figured I would go ahead and show you kind of what the tacos look like. I normally would eat a lot more than this, but I am just not that hungry tonight. So I had 2. But just for a serving of the chicken, there's the macros that were on the screen. Let me get comfortable. Hey.
Hey.
All right, so I was telling the people.
You're telling the people.
How awesome they are, first of all, for being so sweet to me all this week. Also, they were asking about an update for your dads, so they want him to also talk. And naturally, they need their dose of chainsaw.
I'm not that great.
So, she is awesome. That is a lie. She is absolutely that great.
Alright, buddy. You're boosting egos over here.
She's pretty freaking fantastic. So, here's Chandler. Chandler, what's going on with you?
Have you told them about Christian and Anna lately?
Yes, they know about Christian and Anna.
Well,
I'm talking about you.
But I'm gonna be an aunt.
Yes, she's going to be an aunt.
I'm gonna be an aunt.
Because her big brother and his person are having a baby.
Yeah.
Thankfully, just one in there.
Sorry, I'm scared of.
What else? How's school going?
It's school.
It's school.
It's school.
What else do you want to talk about?
Life, all the things. I don't know. What do people want to know?
The people always just want to know about stuff. Okay. One thing that we're doing when we get back from vacation, Chainsaw is 16. However, she has not gotten her driving permit yet. But we are going to start practicing a little bit with driving. And
I've driven twice, but in a parking lot.
In a parking lot. It was a
So.
little scary. But it also has
Hey,
been a while. You're a little bit...
Also, not my fault that the vehicle I was in has the turn radius of a school bus.
This is true. So, we're going
'Cause
to...
That's the only reliable vehicle I can drive in the yard.
At the moment, yes.
At the
So
moment.
it's a Chevy truck, which is what Richard drives. And so we will be practicing with that. But also, I told her that when we get back, I am going to work with her and try and teach her how to drive stick shift
I'll do better
in
than
my car.
Christian.
Because I drive a 6-speed manual. And that way we can work on getting her to learn how to, how to shift gears in Charleston traffic in a Dodge Challenger. Why not? Right? Why not put a 16-year-old behind a 400 horsepower vehicle? It's fine. I can think of worse things. I am really predicting her being very responsible as a driver. So
I'll do better than Christian.
she will be more responsible than
'Cause-
the big one.
Because Christian claims he can drive stick, yet he cannot.
He can't. I love him, but no, he can't. And
I-
girls, not trying to be sexist here, but I do feel like girls learn a little bit easier. My sister and I both learned very quickly and easily how to drive stick shift, and I think that I think that it will be easy for her to learn.
I feel like I can
So.
do. I feel like I have anxiety at 1st, but I think I can handle it.
Yeah, it'll be
Maybe.
fine. It'll be fine.
Maybe.
So we're gonna learn how to drive. Like, okay, I will nod off on the couch at like 8 o'clock because I'm old, and so she'll let me fall asleep.
I give this lady an hour or so on the couch. So like around like 9:30, I come into the living room. I'm like, hey, it's time to get up. It's time
And
to
she tucks
migrate to
me
your
in.
bed.
She takes me to bed and tucks me in.
I tuck her
Okay,
in.
Mom.
I make my dad water for the day, and he goes through like 2 throughout the night.
Yep, of his fancy waters with
Of his
electrolytes.
fancy water.
And yeah, she tucks me in and is like, okay, Mom, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Sleep well. Like, thanks, Mommy Chainsaw. I appreciate it.
Alright, buddy. For somebody who doesn't like kids and does not want any, I act like a mother.
Yep. You're awesome.
I try.
I think you're pretty great. I like this person.
I like this person. It's my best buddy.
She's my best little buddy.
I'm a carbon copy.
She is a carbon copy. Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Can I show them a picture from our portraits that Angie, not Sister Angie, but photographer Angie did?
Go ahead.
I'll add in some pictures from our little mommy-daughter portraits that we did, where
Just don't get stuck on the ring.
we showed these, our little cheese biscuit bracelets. So,
It never leaves my body.
yeah, mine leaves my body when I wash dishes.
I'm
shower.
a bracelet person, so I love jewelry. I don't have my third necklace on because it decided to break another time.
You want to show everybody your ring
Oh, sure.
without flipping the world off? Get close enough. So the ring, this was her birthday gift, her sweet 16 gift. So that was,
I'm hearing a lot.
it was given to you at 16. It was given to your Aunt Angie when she turned 16 by
I
your
am
granny.
the third generation? Fourth?
I can't remember if Granny's mom had it too.
I am the fourth generation.
Okay, so
I am.
it came from her
from my
great-grandmother.
Yep.
And then was given to her granny when she turned 16, who gave it to her aunt Angie, who a lot of y'all have met and seen when she was 16, and then passed on to Chandler when she turned 16 this summer. And it does not leave your body.
It does not.
It looks really pretty with her nails, though.
The only time it leaves my body is.
We both went and got our nails done. Hers look better than mine, but you know, we need to
I
wrap
don't
that.
want to walk in.
We got to wrap it up, and I got to make your dad come out here and talk to the people.
Yeah.
Do you want to go and tell your dad to come back
Sure.
or to come out?
You want it?
Are you coming back out too?
I was.
Okay.
I'll be
Your
right
dad's
back.
gonna have to sit there.
On the other side of my mother. He's coming. He has arrived. He has arrived. The queen himself. Sit over
Why are you being weird?
Sit over there.
Why you gotta?
There's really no one else here. A figment of their imagination. Hello!
He's so strange. Ugh.
You married me, so what does that say about you?
That I am also strange.
You're into strange things and people.
All right, so we've updated on me. We've updated on Chainsaw. What's new with you?
That right there.
Alright, buddy.
The countdown to awful.
I think you're handsome.
He's pretty
That says
beautiful.
so many things about you.
He's pretty beautiful. Look at him.
What else?
Look at that beautiful guy.
How much do you love your job? That's why there's bourbon in that cup. How much do you love your girls?
My girls?
Us.
Like y'all too?
Yeah.
Like more than life itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Bourbon. No. That works fine. It's the same thing. Done it for so long that it's kind of second nature.
Yeah.
90% of my day is trying not to punch somebody in the face.
If people would stop just being people,
That'd be nice.
we're catching up.
Oh.
I can
Yeah,
edit some
it's-
of this out like
Okay.
that.
I was about to say I can bring some toys out here and we can make this a really weird day.
No.
It's just
We're
a-
talking about work, and then we
That's
come home and we walk a lot,
We do.
and
We're the fit family of the neighborhood.
that's what they say, but we really just leisurely meander around the neighborhood.
I mean, I'm in A
Most
shape.
of the time with booze and
Red Bull for me.
Red Bull.
Hey, but like in reality, I'm the cool one out of both of us.
You're easier.
Definitely easier. It costs
I know.
less. Should I just get the bottle and just take it to the face? I think that's probably
Do you really
a wrap.
want to? Do you really want that of yourself on the internet?
Have done worse on film, I'm sure. Wait. Probably.
But we're going on vacation.
Yay!
Anyway, we're
Moving
going on
on.
vacation.
Hey,
we work retail and kind of hate it.
And by the way,
we love who we work for. It's just people
any of you
suck
that deal with the public on a day-to-day basis,
You know.
and I'm not talking about people that talk to people on the phone.
No.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
When you deal with mouth breathers face to face, and
We're talking like grocery store workers, Target.
Food
Are you a
and bev,
bank teller?
Food and bev, bank, pawn shop. I don't care.
Yeah, any of these things where you're having to like.
Yeah, we see you. Okay, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, I would
Prison
love to
orange
say
is not your color.
yes, and I would love to say it gets better. It doesn't. It doesn't get better.
They were going into like the
Fourth quarter help.
The worst part of it
Yeah.
when it's like, oh, the holidays, everybody should be nice. No, they're worse.
No, they're worse than the holidays.
They're so much worse than the holidays.
They are.
And so there's that.
Dude, be nice.
I still vote
Be
that we should
nice.
have a retail purge, but like not killing people. We don't have to do that. Like
Why?
I think that we should just be able to.
All right, let's vote. All right, comment below. Vote. Should the purge be till death?
I'm gonna get my channel shut down.
No, I'm not. I'm advocating murder. But all right. Anyway, moving on. All right, bourbon is great.
So a retail purge where we are allowed to say exactly what we think to customers who are being sucky, without
But
the
we can't hit
potential.
'em?
But or yeah, we can hit them. We just can't like.
Where the whipple ball at?
Okay, in the great words of Drago, if they die, they die.
Chainsaws for
Drago.
hands?
Is it Drago?
It's Drago.
Chainsaws for hands?
Chainsaws for hands.
Yes, it's Lundgren, but his name was Drago in
Was it?
the Rocky movie.
The Russian.
Yes. The Russian guy, the pretty guy.
You're the pretty guy here. Stop talking about
I'm the only guy here, so yeah, that would by default that would be the pretty guy.
You're the
But
pretty
thank
guy.
you.
You're welcome.
There are gonna be so many edits on this.
There shouldn't be any edits because this is real life.
This is
Okay,
gonna take so much of my
This should just
time.
be all
No.
raw footage of all of us. Just
there should be an outtake section.
It's
Any-
easy. The whole thing is outtakes. The whole thing always.
Well, anytime I'm involved in your shoots, it would just be the outtakes. Where's your husband? You're gonna have to click on the outtakes.
Everything about this just makes you seem like a complete total psychopath.
He is. Have you met him?
What does that say about you? See?
What are you doing?
She just swatted herself,
No,
and there was nothing there.
There are so many mosquitoes flying in my face hole.
There's no mosquitoes. We live in a place that doesn't have mosquitoes.
Hey, look. Bug bite. Bug bite.
That's unrelated.
Bug
That's
bite.
pick marks.
Do I need to punch you over there?
If you
You
can reach
do
me.
you want to fight, Bo? I'll fight you. I'll come over there.
All right. Well, we have to walk before the sun goes completely down because someone's a big fat baby about walking when it's dark.
That one. This one over there.
Because I don't want to get squished by a Camry. Yay.
This is what happens when I try and put these people on camera.
Oh,
Y'all asked for
Unrelated.
this.
Unrelated.
You did. You asked for it.
It's because I'm awesome. True story.
True story.
Everybody got the memo. They signed it and they filled it out. They brought it back.
Okay, but also, who's everybody's favorite? Me or him?
It's probably you. I don't get it. They do. They love him.
It's.
I don't know. It's not
It's
that I don't
'cause
know why,
I'm-
because I love him too. But like they do.
I'm their
everybody
spirit
loves-
animal.
And like nobody.
It's because I'm dumb.
Nobody really sees you. Knife check.
Where's my gun?
We win.
I have no-
Anyway. So
I have these.
we're gonna go.
Wait. I have a gun. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
It's flabby. It's fine.
We're gonna
I'm
go.
working on it. It's fine. It's,
We're gonna go.
It's fine. I'm
Bye.
fine.
Lean in.
We're
Lean
fine.
in. Lean in. And tell everybody bye.
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 Bye. Bye.